Despite there being so many jobs and projects to tackle, we have definitely settled in and feel 100% at home. The frost-damaged plants are starting to bounce back in the warmth of spring, and even the magnolia tree has transformed in a matter of weeks. More importantly, I now know what a magnolia tree looks like. And let me tell you, that was not always the case. Okay, so a very quick Google tells me that this majestic tree is in fact a magnolia tree. And more importantly, the flowers are edible and they can be pickled. Apparently they've got like a light ginger sort of flavour. There's so many coming out. I really want to not waste that. Look at all of them on the ground. Ginger. A little bit of a ginger taste in there. Yeah, there is a little bit of a ginger taste. I like the texture, they're nice and crunchy. Okay, I think we're going to go inside, do a little bit of research and see if I can come out and harvest some and do a quick pickle. Oh, look at this one. As well-intentioned as I was, there was no way that I got to pickle those flowers. And before I realised, the magnolia tree had completely transformed into this beautiful sea of just lush green. One of the things that I have long wanted to learn to appreciate and welcome are the seasons. I guess it's part of wanting to connect more deeply with the natural world and better understand the transient and important functions that each season brings. It's definitely a work in progress, but like all things, I guess it's a matter of wanting to shift your mindset. Ella. Oh, look. Nourishing broth. Oh, fermenting. Definitely want that. Food matters. This movie was fantastic. Yeah. Check that one out. After a few days of rain, the little pond looks a little bit murky. so I've got to get some fresh water into it, and I need the hose to do that. I've found the hose and I've set it up here, and we have a tap right there, but unfortunately I need, so it's 3:30. I'm going to head into town again. it's only close by, and pick up the adapter for the tap so that I can get some water, some fresh water into the fish pond. Yeah, I don't want to, kill the fish within the first month of being here. Actually, it's been awesome having that little fish pond. I sit inside and I can actually see all the birds that go there every day. They bath, they drink. It's actually incredible how many birds actually use that little pond. So let's go into town and get this tap sorted. Okay, so I've got this guy, which is looking good. So let's get that on and flush out this pond. It is looking very murky, so I'm just going to run that for a little bit and just let it overspill. I hope that's not stressing them. They're kind of going a little bit crazy. I thought I'd just sit here and just do a little bit of research and make sure just that I'm doing the right thing and flushing out the pond. Even the hardware, the guy at the hardware said, yes, absolutely do that. And I can see that when it rains, all the nutrients that come in the rain can just upset the ecosystem in the pond, the pH and so forth. And you can suffocate the fish with rainwater in their pond. And this pond is not aerated. It relies exclusively on the plants to aerate it and to keep it, I guess, balanced and clean. And that has happened successfully with the previous owners, so I don't want to kill the fish and upset the pond. There's nothing here to say how that should be done. I mean, how hard can it be, right? I guess we'll see. It's looking a lot better already.
Hold that.
We've officially got guest accommodation.
Guest accommodation in the house.
Yeah.
We don't want guests.
Don't be like that. That's terrible. We do. We can make the beds now.
I reckon the bottom bed you just leave it unmade and just gets made when we know someone's coming. Because it's going to be too hard to put in.
That's a good idea, babe. Then it's nice and fresh. Because the top we may actually use.
Correct.
On, if one of us isn't sleeping well, when I say one of us, me. Yep, that, my friend, is the reality. So the shed's definitely changed. Well, changed insofar that it's organised. There's Holly, opened up. Gotta love that about this shed. Rob's new bench, which is really nice, and the spare vacuum that we had from Port Douglas, we put it there and we can use it to vacuum Holly and the cars. And over here is what's left. So all of these boxes are the boxes that I unpacked. These containers are all empty, bar one that's got some of my old studio stuff that I've got to get rid of. Over here as well, it's just all paper. So this box and these 2 bags is just full of wrapping paper, so that will go. I'll probably use it in the worm bins actually. I'll grab some now. And then we start with the storage. Now there's more stuff that has to be organised, but generally speaking that's our camping area, and we've got some boxes still that need to be opened. And right down here in the end I've got a whole heap of studio gear that I will be getting rid of and selling off, and just keeping a smaller footprint. So we're getting there. I've come out to check on the fish. We came back from a walk into town and I had a quick look. The water was looking very murky and I couldn't see them. And they were looking very slow, to be honest with you. Oh, they've picked up. Oh, thank gosh. I'll show you. The water's a lot clearer now, because when it rains, it gets a little bit murky in there. So, and it doesn't have a pump. And therefore, it needs a really good flush when it's so murky. Oh, that's much, much better. I could have sworn there were 5, and now I can only see 4. 2 of them are a little bit perky, and 2 are still hiding in the reeds. And that really isn't normal behaviour. Look, they dash away when they see me. But I might bring some food out and see how they go. So much better, babe.
How's it looking?
Oh, looks clear. A couple of them were dashing around. Happy again. But there's 2 that are still hiding in the reeds. I'm not sure how they're going. They don't look, I don't know if they're going to make it.
Is the water looking good?
Crystal clear. Definitely. Now I know the extreme. When I first flushed it, I didn't make it as clear. So anyway, it's learning. I've never had fish.
It's alright.
I'm going to give him some food.
Fish killer.
I'm not a fish. Gosh, I hope they come out and eat. Yeah, there's 2 there that are not looking good. Let's see. I'm going to feed you. There's a couple of you that are looking a little bit. Here you go. Come on. I don't know about you guys in there. They're not looking too good. Oh, I'm happy to report there are 5 little guys outside now. I wonder if they've seen the food. Maybe not. Oh, but they're all out and swimming around. What a relief. I didn't want to be a fish killer. Hey, I've never had fish before, so it's a bit of a learning for me. But yes, clear water is clearly an essential. I'm going to get a pump, I think, because I don't want to have to play this game of running in and out. Where we live is a high rainfall area, so, and that's just going to have to be a regular occurrence, and then I put the hose in, which is not a big deal either, but I'd rather there just be a pump and they're constantly happy. I'll get a solar powered pump and see how we go. But they're definitely all looking a lot happier. Yay! There is still lots of organising and furniture needed inside our house. Likewise, there are so many projects to tackle outside, in the garden and across the property. But what I'm learning is that it really isn't about getting it all done, but rather the joy that comes from the act of doing each and every day.
Man and his 5. Cutting it up to the house.
I think accepting and appreciating the journey is not something that I understood and practiced in a previously busy life, heavily scheduled and driven and measured by definitions of success that just simply didn't serve me. I'm now finding that it's the everyday moments that are the most rewarding and satisfying, especially the simple, the small, and even the mundane.